New Japan Pro Wrestling was going to celebrate their 50th anniversary on March 1st with a show from their famous Nippon Budokan Hall, and the promotion revealed their full card earlier today at a press conference. So while the anniversary show has typically featured the IWGP World Heavyweight / Heavyweight Champion against the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion in the main event, that will not be the case this year. Instead, Kazuchika Okada will team with Hiroshi Tanahashi and New Japan legend Tatsumi Fujinami against Minoru Suzuki, Zack Sabre Jr., and returning Yoshiaki Fujiwara in the main event. El Desperado will team with his Suzuki-Gun faction mates Yoshinobu Kanemaru and Doki against Elite's Strong Hearts. Other outside names to feature on the card include Shiro Koshinaka and Minoru Tanaka. So let's talk about the card that we got right here. We have Tiger Mask, Yo, and Roy Oya versus Evo, Sho and Yujiro Takahashi, Minoru Tanaka, Taka Michinoku, and Taichi versus El Phantasmo, Taiji Ishimori, and Bad Luck Fale. El Desperado, Doki, and Yoshinobu Kanemaru versus the Strong Hearts. The United Empire versus Kota Ibushi, Tenkoshi, and Yuji Nagata. Los Ingobernables de Japón versus Shiro Koshinaka, Toru Yano, Tomohiro Ishii, Tamaki Homa, and Togi Makabe. And Master Wato and Ryosuke Taguchi versus Yoshihashi and Hiroki Goto in a Champions versus Champion match. So that should be pretty good. Kazuchika Okada, Hiroshi Tanahashi, and Tatsumi Fujinami versus Minoru Suzuki, Yoshiaki Fujiwara, and Zack Sabre Jr. in the main event. So definitely excited for the New Japan 50th anniversary show. You know you're going to have all that coverage here on SOS Wrestling Network. So be sure you like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. You tell a friend to tell a friend. You already know who I am, man. I am the Pro Wrestling Fly God. So matter of fact, as we're talking about stuff that's been revealed, we might as well go ahead and talk about the New Japan Cup as well. New Japan Cup came out this morning, and we're going to go ahead and talk about the competitors that actually got revealed. So let's go ahead and break that down. So the 2022 edition of New Japan Cup is set to go underway, and New Japan announced this morning that the tournament will feature 48 competitors, including a returning Kota Ibushi, the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion Kazuchika Okada, the former World Champions Will Ospreay and Shingo Takagi as well. The New Japan tournament will get underway on March 2nd and run into the finals on March 26th and March 27th. So there will be 16 first-round matches, with the remaining 16 wrestlers receiving first-round buys. So we have, instead of giving you the matches, because I can go ahead and talk about the matches instead, let me go ahead and just give you the rundown of the competitors that are going to be in the New Japan Cup, so I might as well do that. Let's go ahead and talk about them real quick. We have Kazuchika Okada, El Desperado, Master Wato, Toru Yano, Taichi, Hiroshi Tanahashi, Yuji Nagata, Hiroki Goto, Dick Togo, Sema, Taka Michinoku, Yoshinobu Kanemaru, Hiroshi Tanahashi, Yo, Bad Luck Fale, Tetsuya Naito, Yujiro Takahashi, Geto, Togi Makabe, Jeff Cobb, Satoshi Kojima, Tamaki Homa, Yoshihashi, Kosei Fujita, Kota Ibushi, The Great Okan, Taiji Ishimori, Rye Oya, Zack Sabre Jr., Doki, Yuto Nakashima, Aaron Hanare, Sanada, Bushi, Will Ospreay, El Phantasmo, Tomohiro Ishii, The Dragon, Shingo Takagi, Tonga Loa, Chase Owens, Jado, Tiger Mask, Ryosuke Taguchi, Evil, Tama Tonga, Hiromu Takahashi, Sho, and Minoru Suzuki. So these are the guys who are going to get first round buys: Minoru Suzuki, Tama Tonga, Tiger Mask, Tonga Loa, El Phantasmo, Sanada, Doki, Taiji Ishimori, Kosei Fujita, Satoshi Kojima, Geto, Bad Luck Fale, Yoshinobu Kanemaru, Dick Togo, Hiroshi Tenzan, Master Wato. Like I said, these guys will all receive first round buys. So, man, yeah, New Japan Cup is on the way, and maybe am I underwhelmed with the who we got here? We got pretty much damn near all of New Japan's roster, so that's interesting. But I don't know if it needed to be 48 guys. I don't even really know why the champion's in it if you're going to face the champion. So I don't know what does the champion get if he wins this? I need to know. So yeah, those are the competitors in the New Japan Cup right here. So, we'll have full New Japan Cup coverage here, talking about all that good stuff. So I'm ready for that. And to kind of round out New Japan news break, the stuff I want to talk about right here, it looks like Jay White is out here talking, mad shit. He's talking heavy right here. Jay White is talking super heavy. He wants a rematch with Kenny Omega, it looks like. So before we break down that, let's talk about that here shortly. So let's get into it. As we all know, a lot has changed in AEW since Kenny Omega has left the Hill for multiple injuries after Full Gear 2021, such as the Bullet Club leader Jay White stepping through the quote-unquote forbidden door that Tony Khan kind of botched, in my opinion, to come from, representative of New Japan Pro Wrestling coming over here to AEW. So Omega and Switchblade, as we know, Kenny Omega, that is, they have a history. It's referenced on AEW TV and during an interview on a Wrestling Observer Radio. Omega has admitted that he wants to face Jay White again. This is what Omega had to say. He said, "I've always had a good relationship with Jay White over the years," said Omega. "I've known him since he was the guy doing my laundry in New Japan. I always supported him in his mentoring, his journey in professional wrestling, extremely proud for him to take the sort of opportunity that was before him and make it his own. I really feel like it was sort of unfairly he was sort of unfairly compared to me and others when he was given this incredible responsibility of being the top guy, when maybe it was really too soon. He was able to transform his look, character, and his wrestling style into something really unique and something that fit him. So I love to have the rematch with Jay with the current version and the new Jay. Hopefully it will be an instrument for him to really show how far he's come, which I think an American audience really hasn't seen that yet. And it's really tough to see that. So when I think Kenny's wrong, I think American audiences have seen how great Jay White is, and yeah, just to kind of, he is definitely tooting his own horn. It's like, oh man, having Jay White be compared to me, but I see what he's saying. And he said, the best version of Jay White we think we got was probably the Tokyo Dome against Kota Ibushi, where it sort of embodied New Japan big time epic main event style, but it had a lot of sort of influence from New Japan or North American, babyface heel wrestling culture, and he was able to sort of blend those two seamlessly without looking out of place in a strong style main event matchup. So in that sense, when you really take a look at it and take a step back, this is a guy that hasn't really had to rely on raw athletics, high-flying maneuvers, things that'll blow your mind from a spectacle standpoint. It's someone who paces things in the right way and being there for his opponent to create this epic feeling to a match. I think AEW with Tony Khan and being as generous as he with with him being able to showcase his Jay White's talents, I think that even it's not me. I hope that Jay gets a chance to show something to the American fan base because he's really developed into one of the great talents in professional wrestling, which we've already known at Kenny Omega. So thanks for coming aboard. So they've actually wrestled 6 times, but only twice in singles competition, with both men sitting at 1 win apiece. Of course, we remember Jay White defeating Kenny Omega for the IWGP United States Heavyweight Championship during their last singles clash in January 2021 at the New Japan Pro Wrestling New Beginning Tour. So this is a New Japan kind of news break, kind of a pro wrestling news break as well. So I was going to break this down into multiple videos. I'm like, fuck it, I'll just make it one video, man. So yeah, I did that. So make sure you like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Tell a friend to tell a friend. You know who we are, the almighty SOS Wrestling Network. Subscribe. Like I said, once again, I'm the Pro Wrestling Fly Guy signing out, man, and I am up out of here. Peace.